Hi guys. So today I've got a special book for you, and it's actually a book of poetry. But remember, we're talking about good readers are thinkers and they ask questions. So, what are some questions we can come up with for just the cover? Remember what we're supposed to say? I am wondering. I am wondering what he's eating. I'm wondering if they're all friends. So, this is a book of poetry, and we're actually going to be reading it all week long, just a couple poems or a poem a day. Okay? It says, as the sun lights the horizon and the mists begin to clear, what shapes do you begin to see? What noises do you hear? Perhaps you'll see a swishing tail, huge footprints, or a beak. I think I heard a distant roar, and did you hear that shriek? Some of them have huge long necks and some have giant jaws. So let's go to the swamplands and meet the dinosaurs. Okay, I'm going to read it again. And this time I want you to listen for a few things, okay? I want you to listen for the words that rhyme, because poetry is words that are to a beat. And most of the time they rhyme. They don't have to, though. But I want you to listen for some rhyming pairs, okay? As the sun lights the horizon and the mist begins to clear, what shapes do you begin to see? What noises do you hear? Do you know what the horizon is? It's right where the sun and the sky touch. It's that line. So you can see the horizon here, where the sun and the land touch. Perhaps you'll see a swishing tail, huge footprints, or a beak. I think I heard a distant roar. And did you hear that shriek? It's a shriek. It's a loud scream. Some of them have huge long necks and some have giant jaws. So let's go to the swamplands and meet the dinosaurs. Now, that was just one poem. Our book today is Dinosaurs by Gail Gibbons. So I'm going to go to that. If I can get out of here. There it is. Sorry. Technology. Okay. All right. So this is Dinosaurs by Gail Gibbons. Ready? Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs means fearfully great lizard in Greek. Dinosaurs lived 230 and 65 million years ago. Millions of years before people lived on the earth. So these are some of the dinosaurs. They were small dinosaurs and big dinosaurs and huge dinosaurs. So you can see some of the small ones and the big ones. Sometimes when dinosaurs died, mud, sand, and other materials slowly covered them. The remains of the dinosaurs became fossils. Although dinosaurs lived for millions and millions of years, the first fossils that scientists discovered, determined to be those dinosaurs, were not discovered until 1820. Since the paleontologists have studied fossils, found out that discovery sites around the world. But doing this, they have been trying to learn what dinosaurs look like. Studying fossils also helps us to learn how dinosaurs lived. There are about 1,000 known kinds of non-bird dinosaurs. By studying fossilized teeth, paleontologists have learned that most dinosaurs were plant eaters. Some were meat eaters. Paleontologists have divided non-bird dinosaurs into 7 main groups. Proceropods were one of the earliest groups of dinosaurs, and they ate plants. Did you see how I had to dissect that word a little bit? It's a really big word. So I had never read it before, so I had to stop, not guess, and think through the whole word. So you heard me say pro, because that was a piece I knew. Pro, and then I knew cero, which is like dinosaur, and pods. So I knew those pieces, so I put them together to make one word. That was my word attack. Even adults have to use word attack. Proceropods were one of the earliest groups of dinosaurs. They ate plants. Most of them had long necks and lizard-like heads and long tails. Theropods were the only meat eaters. This group ate plant-eating dinosaurs and other animals. They actually have attacked and eaten other theropods. They were the most aggressive of all the dinosaurs. So you can see some theropods on here. They walked on two legs. Sauropods were the largest and heaviest dinosaurs of all. They were plant eaters and they had long necks and tails. Stegosaurs had plates on their backs and sometimes spikes and tails. They may have used spiky tails to defend themselves. They were plant eaters. Ankylosaurus. See a word attack there? See if you can help me with it. There, I know that piece. Ankylosaurus were heavy armored dinosaurs. This group ate plants. And this one is Cerditopsians. Cerditopsians had horns and frills. This group ate plants, and some may have lived in herds. Okay, so even adults are using these word attack strategies. So you're going to have to really look, because I've been reading for a very long time. But still, there are words that I don't know, especially these words having to do with dinosaurs, because I've never studied them. But right here, it gives us a glimpse into what it should be. Ceratopsians. Ceratopsians. Let's see. The Ornithiopods were the dinosaurs that usually had either bills or beaks. Some of this group had unusually shaped crests on their head. So this piece right here is called a crest. Do you see how there's labels? So good readers, look at the pictures to see what they're talking about, because I may not have known what a crest was. But when I look up at the picture, there's the word again, crest. So it's showing me. Paleontologists think that most dinosaurs had excellent sight, smell, and hearing. These senses were used in searching for food and guarding against attackers. Female dinosaurs laid eggs. Many dinosaur hatchlings were able to live on their own after hatching from their shells. Some other dinosaurs took care of their young, while the hatchlings were able to live on their own. Scientists think that a huge meteorite slammed into the Earth's surface about 65 million years ago, making an enormous crater. Millions of tons of dirt, sand, and dust were blasted into the atmosphere. Volcanoes erupted. There were earthquakes and tidal waves. Sunlight couldn't shine through the dust or the dirt that darkened the sky. Many plants died. Along with them, the dinosaurs also disappeared. Dinosaurs no longer existed, but some plants and smaller animals survived the disaster. Hold on, I'm going to use my word attack here. So this is helping me. Archaeopteryx, a bird-like theropod, lived about 150 million years ago. It had feathered wings and feathered tail. Paleontologists think that birds are the descendants of these dinosaurs. Many people enjoy going to the natural history museums to see the dinosaur exhibits. Dinosaurs, they were amazing creatures. Paleontologists continue to make discoveries about them. So this is some more about dinosaurs that you can read later. But in your writing today, you get to write about whatever you want. So maybe today you want to write about a dinosaur. Think that would be fun? All right. We'll see you in a minute.